Hello guys, today I'm gonna talk about how time travel could work in Zelda Breath of the Wild. As you guys want to know why I think time travel is going to be in Breath of the Wild, it's because in past 3D Zelda, in previous 3D Zelda games, there was time travel in 3D Zelda games in some shape or form. I won't go into the specifics. Assuming all of you have played the 3D Zelda games at least. I think the time travel will work in Zelda Breath of the Wild is that Link will have to somehow fully restore the Master Sword. Yeah, he has to fully restore the Master Sword and and then when he gets the Master Sword's power back, he'll be able to pull the Master Sword out. And when he pulls out the Master Sword, he'll go back 100 years into the past. And when he puts the Master Sword back in, he'll go 100 years into the future. Very similar to how Ocarina of Time's time travel works. Except that Link won't age. I'm gonna explain this just in case. In Ocarina of Link time traveled by pulling out the Master Sword. When he pulled it out, he went 7 years into the future. Then he put the Master Sword back into its pedestal, he went 7 years back into the past. Also, I think the Calamity Ganon you see in Zelda Breath of the Wild, I think you'll be able to, beat him, if you're able to beat him 100 years in the past, you'll have to defeat him in the future. If you were being logically, if that were the case, yeah. About how Link will restore the Master Sword back for restore. About how Link will restore the Master Sword back to its original form. I really have no idea. Maybe he has to go to three. He has to go into 3 dungeons to restore the Master Sword's power. In all honesty, if time traveling actually exists in Breath of the Wild, it'll be one of the greatest adventures in video game history. In all honesty, if Link in Breath of the Wild is able to go back 100 years in the past, then we'll be able to see Castle Town before it was destroyed. And also, we'll be able to see the Temple of Time before it was destroyed. Oh. This whole theory might get debunked because in Breath of the Wild, the Master Sword is not in the Temple of Time, it's in the Lost Woods. Similar to that Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds. If that's the case, then the Master Sword Master will not let Link time travel. Maybe Link will find some other way to time travel. I honestly can't think of anything else on how he could time travel besides using the Master Sword. Oh, also, there's another little fact that could debunk this little theory. The theory I made earlier in this video about Link using the Master Sword to time travel. Since you could be Ganondorf in that time period in Hyrule. I'm talking about the Calamity Ganon in Hyrule Castle. That means there should be no need to go back in time, right? Unless you have to fight 2 Ganons, one from the past, one from the future. Yeah, one from the future / present. Maybe you just have to defeat both of the Ganons to beat the game. And that defeating the Ganon in the past doesn't affect the Ganon in the future. Yeah, the storyline for Breath of the Wild maybe kind of splits like that. But Link, when Link went to sleep for 100 years, that's when that game's timeline splits. One, one in which takes place 100 years before, 100 years before the tragic events happened in Hyrule, and one after the tragic events happened in Hyrule. Now, keep in mind this is all just speculation, so this is not facts unless Nintendo confirms it themselves. What I was trying to say earlier is that there are two timeline splits in Zelda Breath of the Wild. The one where Big Fall, yeah, the one where Hyrule was pretty much destroyed 100 years before Link Awakens, and another timeline split, like after 100 years, Link wakes up, and that is the Hyrule that Link is going to explore. Yeah, that's the Hyrule that Link has been confirmed to be exploring. It hasn't been confirmed that Link will be exploring the past Hyrule, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It'll be so cool if Nintendo confirms that, but I think Nintendo's gonna keep their mouths shut about this, and the players themselves let the game itself speak. Let the game itself speak when we play it, when it comes out sometime in 2016. Okay guys, I'm gonna end it here. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.